So we're in a special place today because here there's a copper mine where the lode actually punches through to the ground level, and we're hoping to follow it all the way through. So the deep adit is just over there, and then hopefully we can follow the entire vein as it punches through to the ground. So that should be quite special. Come and join me. Oh look, there's a letterbox. Chris, shall we post ourselves through it? What do you think?
Looks like we're ready to do it.
I think that's plenty of size for a human being. Look, like enough size for a foot and a head. That means we can go in. We didn't even think there was anything here, but there is. Whee! How much is postage nowadays? Squeeze in.
Oh, it's not too bad.
It's a nice entrance. Don't forget your bag.
Yeah, I know how to come back.
Well, so does it go? Yes, it does. I wonder if that's the is that it? You know, I can't tell if it curves around the corner, but
well done. This is going to be well.
I know. I've just realised that it's slightly too deep. Like where I'm standing is absolutely fine, but then further on, I mean, ooh. Oh, it sort of looks like maybe it turns around the corner because it just doesn't drain. You see, the side it just doesn't drain at all. So I'm not surprised that it's slightly flooded, but I think in summer this would be fine.
It's going to be over.
Oh dear, can you just shine at the end, just again? Oh yeah. So it does, I think it definitely does turn to the left. Morning, let's go and check out these mining buildings. This is quite an old mine, so it's 17 something, so it's pre 19th century mine. So that's why not that much remains, but really beautiful woodland. And you know, we're finding stuff, so not all hope is lost. And let's have a look at that mining building. There should be a few. Hopefully we'll hit the mining building soon. Steep, yeah. Poor miners. But then they were really tough. Looks almost like a drywall. Nothing binding these rocks at all. Yeah. Here's the old fireplace. So, what's this? Do you see these? So this is, do you reckon this is still from back in the day? It's like a wooden, like a bowl.
Yeah, I think it's something similar.
Not sure about what this thing is. It's like a helmet. Oh, this is metal. Like you know, like brass or bronze or whatever. Very curious. Yeah.
I think there's some artist. I'd probably put
Yeah.
them up because like a
Seems like a local artist. Oh yeah. Has
an old mine.
it's actually a nice place to explore. I mean, it looks like a coca bean, you know. Yeah. Oh, you know what? So these wooden bowls, they're just an artistry thing as well then. But probably quite old, so maybe this would have been an artist, you know, back in the, the 80s or 70s even, because this is proper weathered. Yet another, it's almost like a pumpkin. Stuff you can find in mines. Ooh, I think Chris has found a shaft. You found a shaft? Well, that's nice. Nice to still find it. Because you know what it's like, if a shaft is in the forest, that means there's trees, and if there's trees, that means there's belay points. Ooh. Wow. Okay. Oh, is it full of rubbish? No, I think it, oh yeah, so you look there.
Unless it goes that way.
If you shine from here, it seems like it ducks.
Yeah, it looks like it goes that way as well, but that's filled in.
It ducks under from here. Yeah, so if you see where that piece of rubbish is there, looks like it ducks.
No,
underneath.
if you go to where I was there, it doesn't.
Oh, actually no,
it's
now that you've
filled in.
shone. So probably the entire shaft has been filled in then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a total collapse. Yeah. What a shame, because otherwise this would be a nice abseil tree. I've just spotted there, you see there's like a cut in the rock,
Like
but it's quite extreme.
Like
so we should, like an open stope, yeah. I want to check that out. How do I get there? Wow. So what is this? God, it's like a... Yeah, I don't think it's an adit, but it's actually hard to tell if it's natural or if it's, you know, and if this thing just drops off or if it's just full of leaves. Yeah, or whether there's a shaft and they just push these, because I can't see. Can you see any like shot holes here? There's nothing on the walls. Maybe it's natural. So there's the proof that this is man-made, because there I've just found a shot hole. There. It's been blasted out. And this one doesn't drop off, but it looks like it might be dropping off on the other side there. So we'll walk around and check. So this goes like all the way through and then carries on. Wow. So they must have found something really close to the surface. Loads of copper. Wow. Continues. So essentially probably the vein just came up.
Jump a stope if
oh,
you're
Chris,
brave
don't
enough.
do that.
Because if you get to the other
I
side,
do
you
not
need to
permit
get
this.
into
We'll
it.
just walk around it. Wow. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Yeah. Wow. This is proper steep. But yeah, if we go around, then we'll be able to walk down in there. Building there. So we're just trying to approach the other side of this open cut. But this reveals lots of other interesting things. This open cut just carries on. I mean, they really struck, well, gold, not gold, copper. But that was a lucky one for the vein to be so close to the ground level. Cute little window. It's just a tiny little window. No intention of going down here. But yeah, this reveals a nice way in, maybe. Yeah. Or whether it goes through. Yeah, because it drops off.
Yeah, there's a little shaft or something there, you know, it drops down there.
Yeah, let's check it out. Ooh. Well, there's a curious thing. So there's some house ruins up there. I mean, these are very old, so they're not particularly well preserved. So then there's a mining wall, mining building here. There's a wall, and literally just in this in this area here, looks like there's almost like a very collapsed adit or something, but this would need to be dug out, you know, with a bit of time. And another one just around the corner. Again, a suspicious looking hole, but then again, was this just part of the mining buildings? Or does it actually go genuinely underground? I don't quite understand this. You know, does it just go underneath? I can't even tell. Because it could always be just under the foundations of the cottage. How strange. Okay, let's try and pick up that open cut and see whether we can actually go into it. Made it to the other side of the slopes. And it looks like there's two ways in, both either side. Yeah. So there's a bit of a step down here, but potentially a bit dangerous. And let's see if we can go the other way. Oh, that's the way it. Wow, but you can see how deep it is. It's easy here, but then. Okay, is there a way to go under maybe? Wow, it's an extraordinary place. Wow. Oof. Oh, this is scary or what? Wow. Gosh. You meant the other pack? Well, yeah, so they packed in. I mean, how did they even do this in this, you know, like in this height? That's a difficult job.
They had stemples, probably, didn't they, in there?
Oh, well, I can't. Can you see any stemple holes? Maybe. Actually, this could be on the other side. This could be, possibly, yeah. Wow, what a place.
And this drops down in the shaft down there, but it looks a bit in the bottom.
So literally, this whole thing, they just mined out the ore.
There's a big load because it goes all the way down the mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, this is really steep down. But yeah, then it looks like it drops off again, and then it drops off to a shaft right there. And potentially goes under the pack wall, but I think so that's not really accessible. But this one with a rope, you could try. So on the other side, it doesn't go by any chance underneath here?
No, I've looked. No.
Oh.
No, it's just
Can we carry on that way, or does it drop off?
It's a big drop, right now.
Big drop as well.
Yeah, so if we go further down, we could probably answer on that level, and then maybe see if there's anything.
Oh, you see, this sort of looks like it almost did go.
Yeah, I did.
But again, I would imagine this is where they mined out the materials. It's not like a deliberate level.
It's just the rocks which are falling.
Yeah,
yeah. Like this, a big boulder.
Because this is they weren't really working in that fashion where you would do an adit. Okay. Or just make sure you don't fall at all.
It'd be nice to abseil down there, wouldn't it? See what's down there.
Yeah. Wow.
Right, I'll put the torch on. You can see it with your eyes, like
yeah, I can see actually even without the torch.
temples?
Whoa, we need to come back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Abseil down there. Nice dry.
That actually looks, and it's nice and dry. But is it me, or this is like proper deep? Like it looks.
You can probably abseil.
I need to invest in an even longer rope than 50 meters. Jesus Christ, this is really deep. But you would literally get to the bottom of the lode.
Yeah.
This might then join with the other adits.
The deep adits, yeah.
Wow, I'm glad we came here. It's like it's not a really popular place, is it? But it's nice and old. And being in the forest and having all these rocks, it provides so many.
They've probably done. They worked from the deeper adits and broke up.
Probably.
So the workings.
So I know that some of the workings were really, really old. And then obviously, you know, then probably early 19th century, someone else then came in as usual and said, oh, you know, this was really successful back in the day. Why don't we work it again? So that's when they came back. So some of it's quite primitive and some of it's a bit wider. But wow, I keep looking, I keep staring at these temples like they've been there for like centuries.
Can you see the one further in? Look
Yeah,
how dry
yeah, I
it
can
looks.
too, and completely
It looks
paper dry.
really dry.
My God.
It's just the camera doesn't pick it up very well, does it?
Well, it's just because it's so far away. So on camera, it kind of looks a bit like,
I'll see if I can zoom in on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, zooming a little bit. Wow.
See what it's like down there. It looks like a solid ground anyway.
It does look a bit damp, but I don't know. Very tempting. And probably very doable. Well, does this go anywhere? We just reaches the bottom of the load. Yeah, no, I'm trying to find some hard ground just to make sure I'm not stepping somewhere and then just disappearing straight in.
I don't want to have to fish you out of the bottom of it.
Oh, there's a my God, that just drops down. This is spooky.
Hold your finger for like a second until it unlocks.
Oh yes, unlocked, yeah.
And I'll press it quickly.
Oh, here we go.
And if you want more power, just press it quickly, like, you know, keep pressing it until you...
Okay, I don't want to drop Chris's torch in there, but that just... Oh my God, this is insane. You know what, I don't think the camera picks it up because it just literally drops off to the abyss. This is not nice. Thankfully it's very narrow, so it's not so easy to fall down there. But that torch is so heavy, it was like putting me down. So, but it's that, again, it's the same structure. You know, you've got that pack wall really high up.
Yeah, so I probably do it in levels like this, don't they? And then the pack wall make another level.
And then pack it in. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be a level there. So, again, approaching this from the other side. And so just above, we're literally just above the pack wall, sorry, below the pack wall, and it just drops off, but like, drops off big time. My God, it's insane. Oh wow, can you see?
Look at the ledge.
I know. Don't even think about that.
You can walk on the ledge, come on.
But what if you slide down there?
I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Yes. But look at that, it's like, wow. But this, I can see mineralization here. You can see the yellows and the copper. You see here, the copper green, even this side. Yeah, wow. This is a good view of what they would be looking for. Oh my God. But you know, this could be really loose.
Yeah, slide down. I think these are
It's
the
mental.
we've seen earlier.
But it's absolutely mental. Do you think we saw them from the other side? Quite hard to tell. Can you actually see from here whether that ledge goes anywhere?
No, it only goes a little bit. It only goes just a bit further on.
Oh, okay. But you're going to go on it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not too loose, actually. Those rocks are quite large.
Yeah, it's
not
like a
too
ski
bad.
slope. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I might get a better view up on this ledge. How much of a drop it is if you get
Wow. Crazy stuff. Didn't notice this temple. Amazing. Oh, it's just, this place is mental. I think I'm going to just have a quick look down as well, just very carefully. Oh, it drops off even after the...
Oh, I throw a stone. I'll throw a stone.
Yeah, why don't you... Well, you don't throw the very big ones. It's a bit rude. Okay, smaller one. And go. Whoa, it was still going. This is insanely deep.
Because this is just falling in.
Yeah, and this actually
big drop.
it connects with daylight because I think I can just see just a tiny bit of
Let's come on this ledge and we'll have a better look.
yeah, why not?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I've made it onto the ledge. So yeah, that level there, it seems like, I don't know, again, it's really hard because the stemple is casting a shadow there, but you can really see the change in the colour where before the rock was bare. Here, it's like proper colourful, full of minerals. But yeah, that seems to drop off. Yeah, I mean, this is insanely deep.
I'll throw a stone from there and you can run it through as well.
Yeah, okay. Just don't throw it at me.
Oh, it hit the floor then, didn't it?
No, it kept sort of that goes on forever. Insane. Yeah, there is daylight, so it's saying. Just put the torch away and you'll see the daylight. Yeah, daylight shining through there.
Yeah, it's probably where we were seeing earlier.
Yeah. It's dark, it's spooky in this place without any lights.
We found David Blick's adits.
The famous David Blick's drop off. It just goes and drops off. It's a bit spongy. Spongy here. Oh no, I have got no light, so. Oh, so again, I think that connects with those
spongy to go near the edge, isn't it?
Yeah, not too close to the edge. And that footing. But yeah. Yeah, you can even see like the
too
quartz.
Close to the edge, or we both the edge and closer.
Because even if you fall onto that platform, then you would struggle to get back up. But wow.
It's hard to get lighting, proper lighting with all the drops.
Yeah. But again, again, I can drop a rock here. Okay, rock down.
Oh,
Keeps going down.
Oh,
fail. Okay, another one. This one's bigger.
Wow.
See, serious business.
Connects to the adits we've seen in the bottom, definitely, isn't it?
Gosh, this whole thing is huge. The load is huge
bigger
here.
than I thought it was.
Yeah, they really struck the vein.
Oops.
Yeah, it's nice and colourful here. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can connect it back to the very lowest deep adit. Nice. It carries on over there. We're probably at the very bottom of this load now.
No.
This might be the last walk-in. Wow, yet another magnificent drop-off. Ooh. Wow, it's wet in here. Oh my god, this is quite soft. My god, but these stemples. So these ledges, I guess they would have used them for working, but I wouldn't want to be working on that ledge. There's still a bare stemple hole there, and that one on the other side, so there would have been more stemples running across. But yeah, again, this is a similar one, isn't this? Debris, it looks like you could just slide there, and then it just drops off, and that stemple there just drops off completely. Oh, it's a bit sketchy. A bit of rubbish. So it's not really like you can walk down, it just eventually drops off anyway. Yeah, it's a dangerous place. It's crazy. And we're back to the starting point, back to the D-pad over there. So thanks for joining, and tune in for more, and subscribe if you want to see more videos, and suggest if you want to see any specific sites or specific adventures. I'll try and do my best. See ya, bye.